Evening, fuckers. Whenever you're watching it, I don't know.
That didn't pick up properly, but alright.
Evening, fuckers.
That did.
There we go. This is Dark Souls. We fucked up some. Well, Matty fucked up some audio and lost
nothing
it.
up. It just, I don't know where the audio's gone. I end up downloading stuff to actually go into my iPhone to try and find deleted files.
That brought up some shameful pornography.
No, not shameful.
Intense, disgusting. Here we are looking at pants.
I don't know what we were doing. I don't remember what we were doing.
We're in a church castle.
I just remember that we recorded this. This was me, Andy, and maybe John, maybe Ollie. I don't remember which one.
Yeah, both of them, and me.
You were here at this point. You'd gone to do something in the car.
Oh, I'd gone to pick somebody up.
Yeah.
Who did I go and pick up?
This episode was originally only about 20 minutes long, and then the next one was about 50. So this one's
You had to do some editing.
This one's, yeah, I had to stick these. I had to edit more than I wanted to as well.
What do you mean, some?
Yeah. Like, there's a cut in this that will be noticeable. But I had to cut out like 4 or 5 seconds of shit and just loading.
I do remember
screens.
this area now because it was a bit of a shit.
Yeah, this is where the giants are.
Yeah, I could not get my bearings at all.
You had a story to tell, and I'm choking myself, so I'm gonna have a wank while you're doing it.
All right, yeah. It's just if I'm talking a bit funny, or if at any point I yell "fuck" really loudly, it's because I keep biting the inside of my right cheek 'cause my face is a little bit swollen, and it's swollen because I went out with work last night. And what the fuck are you doing?
Close your window.
You really had to do that right that very second.
Yeah, I'm cold.
Fanny. Yeah, went out last night with work, got rather drunk. But I was sat in 3031 and I'm back to, the bits outside.
Mm-hmm.
And couldn't see anybody, obviously, behind me. One of my workmates come in, flying, tried to hug me, and instead, because she was drunk, ended up forearming me right in the jaw. Smashing my cheek into my face, which is like, a bit white, it's a bit swollen, but now I can't stop biting it.
That's amazing.
And then I nearly got vomited on. Aren't you glad you don't go out in town anymore?
I go out occasionally.
Happy tree friend.
This is the bit where we realised that Ollie had bullshitted and said don't go in that because it poisons you.
Oh yeah.
And it doesn't.
Lies.
It just means that you must have been picking Ollie up because we were having a right little rant about how Ollie's a wank shaft.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, Ollie, you fucking wank-stained window licker.
He is coming tonight, but he's just not here right now.
Yeah, I know, I'm picking him up again.
Ollie has work.
Jesus, I forgot how much Estus we had. These dudes were pretty easy, really.
And we still keep fucking dying. You weren't there for this point.
Yeah, no, I saw you beat them, though.
Did you?
Yeah. I think this was me and you. I haven't gone out yet.
I remember that I killed it without too much hassle.
Yeah. I've done what I said I wouldn't do. Depth perception.
So you can tell this is me playing.
Yeah. I've done exactly what I said I wouldn't do, and I ended up watching somebody do a speed run. Flatulence! Watch somebody do a speed run of this, of Dark Souls 3, and just go for all the bosses as quickly as possible. Now he's obviously on New Game Plus or whatever it is.
Got a shitload of shit.
Well, no, he didn't really. He was running around mostly in a loincloth, but he had a massive lightning sword.
Massive.
And he knew what weaknesses each boss had and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, if we paid any attention, we might know that.
He did it in an hour and a half.
Jesus Christ.
He did all Dark Souls bosses in an hour and a half.
Fucking artist. It took us double that to do the fucking fire sword bastards.
To do Gundyr.
I can't remember who they are.
Abyss Watchers.
They're the fuckers. I never rember what any boss in this
I know
game's
what our
called.
next boss is.
What's that one that we need to go back on ourselves for?
Let's not quite go back on ourselves, because after we've done this, when we've finished dicking around with giants and getting squished.
We do kill a boss in this run.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. Was it
It's the group of monk
deacons.
things. Yeah.
That was it. I wasn't there for the deacons.
You were. I'm sure you were, because you...
Oh yeah, it was, because I had the first go and you...
Andy had a go, you had a go, and then I killed it because I'm better than both of you.
No, you killed it because you're a fucking tard.
I don't use you two as a...
You use it as a scouting technique.
To be fair, I think I did say that in the previous recording as well.
What they use as a scouting technique?
Yes. I think that's the thing that I
We
was
picked up a load of stuff called Maiden. Does that mean we can cross-dress?
Maybe. Does that door open?
I don't know.
I didn't try.
This is janky as fuck.
It really is. It really is.
That you can tell this was recorded on my internet.
It's not the best recording in the world.
Open the big door. There's friends on the other side.
So I've been ill as shit this last week.
Yeah, you've been a bit of a fanny, haven't you?
And I've been watching films instead. And I completed Horizon as well. That that last level was
that was a fuck up, wasn't it?
it could have been. No, I don't think it was. The last level on
This whole run's been a fuck up.
the last level on Horizon is a bit weird. The whole thing's built around you being very video game protagonisty. In say Biden. Good lord.
Jesus. My internet sucked balls. I do like that that's Lothric Castle right up there.
But yeah, like the whole game's built around you being very. I'm a video game protagonist.
What's that tower?
Your mother.
I wish this wasn't a recording that we were actually playing it, because I want to see what that fucking tower is to the left.
We could go back and play it, but we need to then start again. Because otherwise we'd lose like 2 hours of random shit and just explaining what we'd done. It may look like we cheated because we've beaten bosses. But yeah, like
I don't know what that was. A spear, that Saint Biden, wasn't it? Look, if I remember, it looked cool as shit.
It builds to this last level where you end up fighting with a shitload of other people, and it's fucking great because like the last level is just all out war, and it's so fucking good.
You did bum Horizon quite a lot, didn't you?
Really good game. Really good game. I'd say it's definitely a 7 out of 10.
Alright, Jim fucking Sterling.
Nah, it is a very, very, very good game.
Like genuine personal score.
8, 9.
So we're talking like Arkham territory.
Yeah, it's difficult to give any game a 10 because no game
game's
is
perfect.
deserving of a 10.
Arkham City comes damn close.
Breath of the Wild fucking does it.
I've not played it. Actually, we'll have something. It's a shame we're not doing this tomorrow because we might have something topical to discuss. Because if Greg's coming, we might have had a go on a Switch.
Yeah, but I'm not that bothered. Oh, poison.
I'm intrigued.
I'm not that bothered by it. Like,
You can't tell. You're telling me you're not even the slightest bit interested.
how many do you think I've seen by now?
5.
We got like 9 in on the first day they were out. I don't know if that says something about the actual game or what. I'm sorry, the console
I don't know
itself.
why people do that. I mean, they're getting them. Obviously, getting them cheap from somewhere.
Normal price and then bought for profit when the company buys them originally.
Right. Okay.
Like this. There's that little brief bit
What
where
did you just do there?
cure poison.
Oh, right. I forgot you can do that. Whoa, that went all kinds of fucked up.
Having just beaten a boss, I was panicking about that night dude. Well, not a boss, one of them giants. I was panicking about that night dude. Slower enemies are a lot easier to beat, to be fair.
Kill the Tords. I made a really clever joke about him. Well, not clever. I made a really good joke on the original record about him having a cry. And now I can't remember it.
I don't remember it at all. How good we are still recording. I said that. That'll be a tablet in the other room, which I might go get so we can look up some news.
Page.
That was a fun day. I was like the fappening all over again.
Welcome to Mr. Megorium's Masturbatorium.
As in, I wasn't at work and I saw all the images as they were getting leaked.
And then your dick leaked.
I've seen way too much of Xavier Woods.
Yeah, you've seen way too much of Xavier's Wood.
They've kept him off TV, not off TV, but off like being in front of live audiences, which I think is somewhat clever.
Yeah.
But now we're going to roll him out tomorrow in front of what, 70, 80,000 people?
Yeah. I remember that rumour fuck off.
Like, there's a lot of people that are about to roll Xavier Woods out in front of, and it's not going to end well for him. In all seriousness, he's...
Dave Cox.
All I've got to shout is Paige. He did own himself, or I say own, he did do quite...
I forgot fucking
slug at me.
I forgot Slug Dick Beast fell down.
Yeah, he shat at me.
But if I remember right, it fell down and died, and that was the only time it did that.
Yeah, it was dead. He's dead.
Or didn't the second time it fell down, didn't it just sort of flob about for a little bit?
May have done. I remember.
Like me at a buffet.
Although the firebombs did do wonders on those things, and that thing just gave up and had another dump.
I'm having a sulk.
I say, you don't want to play with me anymore. You said you would play with me.
Alright, Adam Sandler, calm the fuck down.
Pale tongue.
Oh god, I watch Pixels.
Why?
I wanted to see how terrible it was.
You know, that makes the movie I watched feel better. I know what I watched was shit, but I enjoyed it. I watched a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers film, and I had a lot of things to pick about that film.
I've got a lot of nostalgia for that film.
Yeah, it goes away very quickly.
I bet it does.
Very quickly.
Is Zordon still racist?
I don't think that was a racist Zordon, but I had a good laugh with that while I was tweeting my watch of it. There's a bit in it where
Depth perception.
Where Ooze is giving out the ooze, and he's like, take it home in boxes, take it home in cases. If your parents say no, throw it in their faces. I rewrote that.
You were just thinking of Ivan's ooze.
No. I wrote something like, take it home in boxes, take it home in cases. If your parents say no, remind them that I've just toppled a racist.
I can see why you were quite proud of yourself.
Yeah,
it's above your usual standard.
Like racist Zordon was the aim of a lot of my banter.
We were going to commentate this properly.
We're not though.
And now we're just talking about racist Zordon.
We're commentating WWE style. There's stuff going on, but we're telling stories instead. It's fine. There's other things to come.
We're not fucked about it.
No. Jim Ross has got his job back, which is bizarre.
For one match.
No, he's got his job back.
What?
He's going to be on TV a little bit more. He's going to be on the network a little bit more. He might actually be allowed to interview WWE superstars every now and again.
Call me cynical.
He's been here before.
Well, it's not even that, but
you're going to say
have anything? Eh?
You're going to say something to do
with
I'm
just
wife.
wondering if it's anything to do with it. Yeah. Oh. What? Wait. Where?
Well, that's a thing. Could be. Rey Mysterio won the world title because his best friend decided to be dead.
I didn't get a world title. We didn't get world titles when fucking
true.
Spazballs popped his clogs.
No, he didn't. Drying armour.
Drying.
Have we had a look at them? Did we look at them fucking things?
I think at some point.
I'm gonna get you. No, you've gotta stay there.
Fuck off, turd slug.
Large titanite shard.
And a pile of shit.
We did get a few dung piles while we were here, to be fair.
Because we're with drang hammers.
Drang hammers sounds like something that you would use to sort of...
It sounds like a nickname for pendulous testicles.
Yeah.
Let's not fuck about. You were thinking gonads. Stop trying to be clever.
I was indeed thinking gonads.
Yeah, as fucking usual. Testicle perv.
This video's gonna drag so much while we're not playing.
Yeah.
It's like back in the day when we did Spider-Man.
So do you know what? You know what I found out here? They've obviously shat in that corner and pissed in that one.
It's amazing that the character sort of stops to look around then, like, oh, hey, good point. Yeah. Good point. You make a good point. Either that or I think Ollie said he wasn't there. I think we determined that lever might get rid of that bridge.
Yeah.
And we wanted that bridge, and I don't remember why, because we don't appear to be going towards the bridge.
Oh, wait, I remember this. Because it was... Yeah, I know what's coming.
We've not even gone through the first fucking bit yet.
12,000 souls. I wonder how I fucked that up.
We've not even got through the first bit of the recording yet.
And you get so pissy about losing those souls.
Because we need the souls. We haven't got any mana.
Well, we don't need it. Magic can fuck off in this game.
We don't. If we use the fucking hell.
There'll be some spactards out there who can do magic runs and shit like that, but we are not them.
I can't even do a magic run of Skyrim.
I like that. It's just like, I'm just going to wait here. Fireball, fireball, fireball.
Like they just said, who's that cunt? Poof. We'll never know what that item was.
It was an ember. Jesus wept.
Sadie Janko.
This is terrible.
I mean, it's probably going to come out on the YouTube version. I don't know.
We are such fucking amateurs.
It's getting worse as well. Like, it's becoming tempting to.
Oh God. I feel a little bit sick watching this, to be honest.
We need to get through it. I
might just vomit on your dog.
There was the other thing that we were going to do, but
no, we can't do that.
It's not finished installing yet.
Oh Jesus!
Wasn't this
the thing is, I don't know if it's the recording or just the fact that it's running through your, through the laptop, through the PlayStation.
No, it's not on the PlayStation.
Sorry, through the TV.
It's just on the HDMI.
Okay, so it's probably the recording.
That would explain why it keeps dipping into pixelated bullshit as well.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I remember that shortcut.
Pixelated bullfuckery.
Like even for pixelated buttfuckery.
Either or. I said bullfuckery, but buttfuckery works.
Had we already been down this way at this point?
Must have been.
Or we were working our way to the Deacons?
We seem to know where we're going.
Sort of.
We can't test us. Shit, run!
No, it's deuce.
Juventus.
That's still one of the funniest things I've ever said.
Every time I think of it, it reminds me of Juventud Guerrera.
Same, and that's why I kind of like it.
Juventud Guerrera. Yay!
Oh yeah, you royally fucked that up.
To be fair, at least the shards. Fucking hell, that's
Shards.
Shards are from Horizon.
What is wrong with you?
Shards are from Horizon.
What is wrong with you? You're brain farting all over the place.
I really am. I've not really eaten in a while.
I was the one that was drinking last night.
I might go whack a pizza in the oven.
Might go whack off a pizza.
That's not how pizza works. You can't masturbate a pizza.
I can masturbate while eating pizza.
I'm not going down that road.
You have before.
Because that's a dark road.
Behold my masturbatory nuggets.
I was skipping through...
I've just got a terrifying image of people shoving nuggets up their arseholes and wasting them.
I was skipping through a Let's Play the other day that Gabe and Yahtzee did. It was the Young Merlin one, and I just managed to skip through to the bit where Gabe goes, "Come on, places that you can ejaculate in a funny," or something like that. And it was his story about when he jacked off into some woman's hand.
Oh, worm monster.
Why haven't we gone to get the souls?
This might have been me playing.
Oh, that would fucking explain it. In what way can I fuck these souls up even more? We don't need 12,000 souls. That's only a little.
I hadn't been paying attention, so I was a bit lost. Oh, please tell me I just jumped down the well. Jumped down the hole.
We'll have been helping by telling you where to go.
And getting it wrong.
Yeah. It's like if you ever watched Crystal Maze when you were growing up.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, do that. No, do that.
No, I fucked up. And looking at it now, I think it's fairly obvious that I'm supposed to go left. Not out of this door, out the left-hand door.
I was thinking that, actually, looking at that.
Because now I'm just looking around, just being a bit of a derp. Oh, wait, I was trying to be clever and go up this way and get the souls that way, I think. I think
collect some on the way. Whoever the fuck it was. It might have been Andy. I think this was Andy.
You were joking about being an artist earlier, though, but apparently I went to Gibson's for fried chicken, which was fucking incredible. And I got told that I'm on the autistic spectrum because of the way I eat. Because I have to eat all my chips first and then I eat the chicken.
Fucking autist. First it went like this, then it went like this, then it went like this.
But yeah, apparently that makes me some form of autistic.
Fucking
because obviously if... where else am I going to get professional medical advice?
Yeah, I was saying, like, diagnosis in a pub. Even off a doctor, I wouldn't trust diagnosis in a pub. A doctor that's first... Yeah, this was Andy. And I think he does die.
But he didn't get all pissy at him.
That was his first ever run at this game.
Sure.
And he didn't realise that losing 10,000 plus souls was... It had connotations.
Apparently your dog is trying to take off. It revved up like a helicopter.
There we go, she managed to get all the way onto the sofa.
Andy discovered the roll button.
But not onto stairs.
I can roll, but I cannot stairs.
Fuck stairs, go right, go right, go right.
Get a torch out.
Go right, we had leeches. Ah! Whoever you are, go the other way now and get the souls.
I don't think he does. And I'm pretty sure it is Andy, given how much he's rolling. And not locking on.
Fucking Virgin! Yay! Go get the souls! God, this is how I watch other people's Let's Plays. Like screaming at the fucking computer, like, go do that! It's obvious you do that!
Oh, I did get them. Whoever that was.
And ended up with 13,698. We're probably going to fuck up.
And I've got a feeling it's me that fucks up.
Wait, yeah, I think you fucked off to go pick someone up, and that's why we called it an episode. Like, a fucking short one this week.
Yeah.
And then I've had to edit it into the longest one we've done. So, Anyway, so if you want to buy that phone off me...
Oh, fuck's sake, that was a pain in the ass.
The one benefit of losing the audio...
Yeah, no, Roxy, fuck off.
It was
down.
I would have had to edit out a fucking
Down.
sales pitch of a Galaxy.
Yeah, and of all the people who should know when you're recording something, don't fucking chatter pointlessly, Mackenzie. You dick.
To be fair, whenever I record music, I do tend to chatter fucking pointlessly. Then again, once I get sat down and I'm recording, I tend to get it done in 1 or 2 takes. Because, you know, professional.
Bastian Schweinsteiger scored on his Chicago Fire debut.
That's because he's in America. America's shit. America's shit at football and full of fat people. Like the England national side.
Luke Shaw.
I saw someone getting it. It was Peter Schmeichel today on Twitter. Like, oh, Manchester United are struggling to break through the West Brom, but Wayne Rooney is coming on. Yeah, because that'll fix it.
What, on his period?
The only thing that Wayne Rooney would have done is come on screaming that Miley Cyrus song.
Wobbling around a little bit.
And hope that Johnny Evans moved.
Huh. Jimmy Havoc wrestled Trent Seven Access today.
Yeah, Jimmy Havoc tweeted the other day going, Jimmy Havoc in a fucking WWE ring. Alright, don't shout that when you're in it.
I saw him wrestle for TNA last year.
I saw him work WCW.
Do you know what time they had the match? Do you know what time they had the match? 8:30 in the morning.
Fucking hell, was there even people there?
8:30 in the morning, yeah. Look.
4 of them? Jesus, it's sold out.
And tomorrow, in June, he's in the Tournament of Death for CZW.
I like the WWE giving per shots to indie workers.
Yeah.
It means that they're not like completely emptying the pool, as it were. They're actually giving guys a try, like live tryouts, basically.
I reckon Nathan Cruz will get there soon. So I just realised I've been scrolling through Twitter and not watching what's been going on.
Kurt Angle mentioned during his Hall of Fame induction speech that Vince offered him a contract after he won the 96 Olympics.
Alright.
And he said to Vince...
I knew that.
Yeah, okay, in fact, that was the cut there.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
I think. And he said to Vince, in fact, I'll come in, but I can never lose a wrestling match to anyone in your company, because obviously you just won a gold medal. And he was like, oh, no, finger ahead. Put it up a bum.
Pokey bum hole.
So obviously Kurt was a little bit like...
Pokey bum hole.
A bit pretentious. And then he watched Raw for like 2 years and got back in touch with Vince and was like, is that contract still on the table? Vince was like, no. We can try out like everyone else. 12 months later he debuted. I've subscribed to
He also turned up at ECW.
Yes, he did, and then left.
Because the crucified Sandman.
Yeah, and Raven won't take blame for that.
Raven won't take blame for anything.
Raven's a dick, but a funny dick. Like, you can tell he's just been a dick because it's funny.
Yeah. He's a real life troll.
Yeah, he came up with quite a lot of angles as well in ECW. Him, Tommy Dreamer, and Tommy Dreamer and Paul Heyman.
Fuck with that.
Tommy Dreamer on the Edge and
Is he
Christian
still us
podcast.
trying to figure out where the fuck to go?
It has been for a while now. We haven't done much. Dingus McFuckwan here demonstrating exactly why he's... I forgot what they were originally going to call the character in Dark Souls 2 now, but I just remember Gabe going, you're going to miss him. Douglas Uppity going to look like a right fucking nitwit. Doug Slate.
Yeah.
Doug Slate might have actually not had pink hair. Pink.
Yeah.
I remember this bit.
Oh, it's only in Bastard.
Ollie goes, oh yeah, Union Knight's going to help us. And then he doesn't.
Because he's a knob.
Should we steal Ollie's favourite line?
You do it because I can't remember it.
Ollie is like the Dark Souls dildo. He just points us in a certain direction and then watches various fuck-ups happen.
The dildo cannon, I thought
That's
it
the
was.
one, the dildo cannon. Ah! Lily! Hello!
Treasure. Matty's slapping a dog.
Not violently, I'm in the belly. Look.
The dog just tried to bite him. See? Is she snoring? There you go. There you go, Dark Souls fans. Dog snoring. I hope that picked up.
It's because she's got a smushy face. Lasses have smushy faces, so they snore quite loudly. Like John.
Oh, you woke her up.
Who woke who up?
You woke Lily up.
Rox was asleep as well.
Yeah, but Roxy's knob.
Like me and Stampy agreed the other day, only to you. You seem to bring it out of Spaniels.
At least I don't put it in Spaniels.
I bet Lucas is a perfectly calm dog.
No.
The rest of the time.
No. But so he only turns into a dick-seeking missile when I'm around.
Seems to be he doesn't aim at Joe's dick.
That's because it's in her handbag and it's Stampy's. Cutscene!
Oh, that's what that was.
Fucking great. Who wrote that?
Shame on you.
Shame on you, baby guts.
Some... Oh, no, I can't say that. A Japanese person.
Patrick Stewart!
Patrick Swayze.
Well, we are dead.
Say hello to the nice giant. He adores visitors. I've already killed him.
How the fuck do you think we got up there without killing those cunts? You thick, onion armour wearing, porky looking piece of shit.
Now we just have to stand here and wait. Because we killed the giant early, there is that bit.
I quite like that though.
Yeah, I like games that do that.
It's a nice little touch.
Damn, 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 damn.
Channeling his inner Stewie Griffin.
Damn, damn, damn. I'm going to go for the pizza.
Because you took a shit in there instead of the toilet. So now we're beating up more turd slugs. You! So we're beating up turd slugs. I don't remember why. I can't remember if the penis worm drops down again. Yeah, there it is. That is janky as fuck. The big fat penis worm just fell down, landed on the stairs, and then flobbed off into the muck.
Big fat penis worm?
Yeah.
Is that its official canon name now?
Yeah. Big fat penis worm. Mostly foreskin. It's basically an overly foreskin chode. I quite like that. Whoever the fuck's playing there did not get the concept of fireballs. I think running through there was the right option. He's yelling at garlic bread for some reason. Not sure why. If I remember rightly, we had to fuck up that night. Because we're just going right back to where we've already been. God, this is dull. If anybody's actually making it through this, well done. Because this has just been some time of us fucking about. And as soon as they heard rappers rustling, the dogs fucked off. Had we already been down it? Yeah, yes, we'd already been down there. This area is a bit annoying, to be perfectly honest, because it's hard to get your bearings, and just I could not make a mental map because there's so many twists and turns and different fucking routes and shortcuts. It's very intricate. It's quite, it's quite beautiful in its way, but it's a colossal pain in the fucking dickhole. And looking back at it, I don't know why we just didn't fuck up that night, because if I remember rightly, he didn't cause that much trouble. Matt's yelling the names of random Nigerian footballers. Babatunde! Fucking love that name.
Wasn't even the best African name at a World Cup in recent memory.
What was?
Shift
Will you stop fucking about with that window?
Like closing curtain windows.
Closing curtain windows.
Shifwi Shabalala.
Yeah.
Shifwi Shabalala.
Shabalala.
He played for South Africa. He scored the opening goal of the
2010 World Cup.
South African World Cup against Mexico.
But that wasn't
You can't just say that wasn't Babatunde. Like that's.
No, I wasn't gonna. I'm just gonna say that was in the 2010 World Cup. I'm talking about 2014. Oh, cuddles.
That doesn't mean Babatunde wins that award though.
It does.
I'm sure there was funnier names than Babatunde.
Big fuck off night dude's coming for cuddles, and I just said I remembered him being slightly easy.
Yeah.
Famous last words.
I've done a fart. It's not pleasant.
Yep, there it is.
It's not a pleasant.
Oh God.
Lily!
Whoever's listening to this, send help. He's not patting the dog. He's making a masturbate with his penis. What the fuck's that thing?
This dog is just so chill, it's ridiculous. You know, lasses were originally bred to be like alert dogs. They were bred for.
Lily's so drunk she's not alert to anything.
They were bred for Tibetan monks because they bark at everything.
Oh.
Like, for example.
I can't tell if that smells the dog or you. That fucked up. Because she knows it's you doing it.
Yeah, she's not going to play. I'm going to go knock on the door.
Oh, fuck's sake. Don't make the dog bark. There it goes. You set the other one, fuck's sake. Professional.
Brox won't do it too much.
Your dogs are idiots.
Lily, come here and shut up.
Oh God, you released a second wave of that fucking fart.
That isn't the dog that I asked for. Lily, shut up. Oh God,
Look what you did.
What have I done?
Oh Jesus. Not only have you caused a cacophony of fucking yapping, you've fucking stripped the hair out of my nostrils with that turd.
You've seen him off. Come back.
Oh, hello, Mr. Happy Face. Have an axe in the face. That was a terrible sentence.
Lily!
This was literally just a pointless room at the top of...
Yeah, there's a little message there that says payback time or something like that.
Oh, wait, yeah, I know where we are.
I think. Are we going to read the message?
No, we're looking at this dude.
Oh, did we get a trophy or something for it?
Don't think so.
I feel like originally we'd got a trophy for it. Ah!
Oh, I can't deal with this many friends.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not used to this popularity.
And then that one who was just having a sleep.
Yeah, but Roxy, fuck off.
He was just waking up to...
Down.
Go away, period, dog.
Bloodhound.
Bloodhound flange. Oh, drop that again. Oh, fuck.
The guy who looked like Stone Cold turned up to Dodger. Well, he looks more like Goldberg.
He does look a bit like Goldberg.
Well, if it means he's not in Orlando, fucking wonderful.
Yeah, that's not going to be the best of matches. He was marking out like fuck when Eric Bischoff come out.
Well, why was Eric Bischoff out?
He was
I
there
haven't seen the Hall of Fame yet.
He was there for DDP.
Oh, right.
Although I just spent a good minute and a half at the beginning going, I'm like everyone else here, I wish that there was someone else doing this induction. I'm like, oh, he's going to give a shout out to Jake Roberts, that's nice. And he just says, I miss you, Dusty.
Okay.
Which does make sense because Dusty was the one who got DDP into the... got him into the business, wasn't he?
Yeah.
DDP's speech though, the first induction goes 45 minutes.
Shit.
I skipped to the bit where John Cena finally stops talking about Kurt Angle and Angle had 13 minutes.
Wait, what?
Angle's speech was 13 minutes.
But Cena's preamble was 45.
No idea, I didn't watch it. I skipped through most of it because...
The thing is, I suppose the speeches are as long as they want them to be.
Yeah, so DDP took up 45 plus minutes.
Fair enough.
Of time.
I can imagine that though. DDP's a talker, isn't he?
DDP and Eric Bischoff, that is. Because Eric Bischoff did do quite a bit of preamble.
Yeah.
Is that a backstab?
I don't remember. It's Dark Souls. Yeah, I was kind of expecting him to just turn around and give you a backswing.
He hasn't got any stagger. We do.
Oh, that was bad.
Anyway, yeah, so...
I also would fuck this guy up.
After that...
How does he thrust with that? It was 2 backstabs.
I didn't watch Jim
I remember
Cornette,
it not being too bad.
which
Why
I kind
not?
of regret. I was just skimming through the Hall of Fame and I don't care about Ricky Morton or...
Jim Cornette is going to be one of the highlights of the show for me.
He did look angry.
It always does.
Well, yeah, I don't care about the Rock and Roll Express, to be honest.
I have not seen one of their matches. Well, no, still like I've seen one Rock and Roll Express match. It was Tag Team Apocalypto.
One of them looks like his hair's glued on, and is made of paper. And
Robert Gibson.
Robert Gibson's a dark-haired one,
Robert
right?
Gibson, the dark-haired one, in pictures from the Hall of Fame, looked like Bill Bailey.
He's a bug-eyed fuckwit.
He looked like Bill Bailey.
And they both still try and wrestle, and it's just embarrassing at their age. Rick Rude, I didn't watch that either.
Apparently his son looks like he could be a wrestler.
I skipped through quite a lot of it, and randomly got to this black dude in a wheelchair.
Why were we fucking about here?
Which confused me, because all he was doing
Oh, for the Warrior Award.
Was that what he was there for? Because all he
Yeah,
was doing was talking
the-
about the WWE 2K video game. Sorry, the WWE SmackDown vs. Raw video game.
that was very nearly... Oh, God.
Had a massive opportunity to kill him then, whoever's playing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I skipped that as well, because, again, I don't care about not dead people.
I still think it should have been Chris Travis.
And I did get to the Kurt Angle.
Jesus, this dude's a fucker.
And Kurt Angle called
What's he doing?
Shane
Holy
McMahon a
damage.
crazy son of a bitch.
So essentially, backstab.
He said he was looking forward to...
This might have been Ollie at this point.
He said he was looking forward to Shane McMahon, AJ Styles, because he thinks it can be the match of the night.
Do you know what it could be?
It could be. It could be. Apparently, the high spot's going to involve the roller coaster.
Why am I not surprised?
You know what? If that roller coaster is an actual
Boss Star.
working roller coaster, that'd be somewhat impressive, because that means that people have got something to do when Roman Reigns is on.
Yeah.
And apparently that's going on last, which does make me think it could well be, this is the big group boss.
Yeah. That Reigns is going over.
It makes me think that it could be the last of Taker.
The problem is, if Reigns goes over, now that Taker's already lost the streak, it doesn't give Reigns the rub. And Reigns doesn't need it.
He needs something.
Yeah, but it's not beating Taker, that is not the way to get him over.
He said in an interview this week...
That's weird. No, I think this was me doing it. Because I had the first pop at Deacons. Because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
I don't think Ollie got a go, did he?
No. Because I somehow didn't realise that you have to just go for the glowing one.
The one that might stand out a little bit. You were
I
just
was-
pissed there were so many fatties.
Stealing my gimmick.
Gimmick infringement, brah.
Oh yeah, because I went for a little run.
This really should have been a first time.
I tell you what, right? This is me playing. I am so fucking impressed with those backstabs.
It was quite good. I'll give you that. But you tend to go for them. No one else really does.
Yeah.
I can't do them. Like every time I try, I feel like it's lined up and nope.
Again, this was...
The darkness killed you.
Yeah, it did. Again, the boss running this was... it's another classic example of me being too tentative. Because I've had the first look at a few of the bosses, I'm always very wary of it. Like,
Whereas-
the attack pattern.
like-
Whereas you watch it happen for a while, and then just run in dick first.
Like on this one, for example, my strategy is literally
Because
just to run in and wave my fucking axe around.
I was playing. Yeah, Ollie was here at this point, wasn't he?
Yes.
So I think we get it to it takes me ages to get it to halfway health, and then the curse kicks in.
Whereas I think I fucked it in about 4 seconds, maybe 5 minutes. If 4 minutes might be generous. Oh, pizza!
Matt's going to slurp off and be a fatty again. I'm allowed. Oh, that was annoying, that, because I thought the guy had the soul in him, but apologies for the beeping. Matt's trying to burn down his flat. Oh Jesus! Looks like Farouk out of Legion. To anybody who's been watching Legion, go watch Legion. It's a really good show. It's much better than this bullshit. Yeah, it does have Jermaine Clements in it. I thought for a second there it said Jermaine Pennant. Anything with Jermaine Pennant in it's fucking awful. He did drag it down a bit, yeah. I actually quite like the music in this D because of the D. It's quite eerie. Probably hear it a bit. Fucking hell. This is just an audio clusterfuck. Why did Fatty try and jump at me? Fatties don't jump. We crack floors when that happens.
Some fatties jump.
Fat men can't jump.
Wesley Snipes makes the difference. Rox, what are you laid on? Oh, the remote. Fantastic.
I mean, looking at this, I didn't spend way too much time fucking about. But it's easy to say in hindsight that I should have just gone dick out and smashed the fuck out of them.
We've been watching this for 40 minutes.
God, why isn't it longer?
I'm impressed.
Sorry, I just had my hand on my dick.
I'm impressed it's been that long, to be honest, that we've been watching it.
It's just been so much time of just fucking around doing fuck all.
But then we've got to the boss, we've seen how shit you were at it. We get to see, but then again, we all look at bosses quite tentatively until one of us does have that moment of, fuck it, why not? Like, it's twice I've done it in bosses now. The other one being the Abyss Watchers. I finally got to the point where I was like, fuck it.
In fairness though, even though you did hit fuck it with that boss, we had seen it long enough.
Yeah.
Where one of us had to finally work out the attack patterns.
We'd seen it for long enough that I'd gone from the worst of us at it.
I'm gonna come out and say it now. I will have an unfair advantage in the next boss.
You've seen it?
Because I've seen it and I know where to aim for.
Seeing it's, I think, different to doing it though. Like, it's one thing about knowing where to aim. It's if you can get yourself in that position to do it.
Haha, fuck you, Pope.
Cardinal Deacon of Dildos.
Oh yeah, it's these bastards.
Yeah, this is where you, like, just die.
Yeah.
Because it does say outside, beware of the dark, and the darkness does just envelop you.
Beware of the curse. And now we're playing a game of hide and seek.
I heard Carol Vorderman say the words "envelop my helmet."
Oh God!
And the word "fucking."
Yeah, this is where it just royally fucked me over.
And hearing Carol Vorderman use words like "fuck" and "envelop my helmet."
I just want to see Carol Vorderman and Rachel Riley spank each other with calculators while I masturbate.
You don't even need to masturbate, really. Like, you can just watch that.
I don't want them to just call me stupid all the time.
Also, Susie Dent.
She looks like Joseph Connors.
Well, that's ruined that.
Do you not think?
She's not bad for a 50-year-old.
Yeah, but she still looks like Joseph Connors.
Still would, though.
To be fair, I probably would with Joseph Connors. He's a fucking good wrestler.
Yes.
Pepsi time.
Product placement. Rox, you don't make a very good pillow because you are too stocky.
Fat Doug.
Pizza!
He's already eaten one. Matty, you pressed something and now it's doing a thing. Oh wait, no, that was on the video.
Yeah, we're not playing it, Dan.
Well, excuse me for automatically assuming that you fucked up. It's a fair assumption. I think I just saw the cut, by the way.
No, the cut was in about 20 minutes.
Well, then you did something weird. Oh, we did get the Dranghammers out. He looks like a drummer. Those Dranghammers are pretty damn cool. I like dual wielding.
Dual wielding?
Yep. No, so you know that because you know when you see in an orchestra when you get the percussion section and there's that one dude with a massive drum. I'm just going to be quiet while he pisses. Yep. Just pissing on the internet.
It's not the first time.
At least it's not in the corner of your bedroom.
The first time was on Car Journey.
Oh yeah. That speed looks cool. It's going to be great fun next time we go into Dark Souls.
Can't drag up Car Journey anymore because you have to face.
Not from me.
What fucking me? Well, it was, but mine was censored, so it's fine.
It's not fine. He's a douchebag.
Shit, pizza wheel.
Oh, this must be Ollie. Or was it Andy? I think Ollie did get a go, you know, Matty.
Andy got a go. I thought we only had 3 run-throughs.
Yeah, but he's got the massive fucking meat cleaver out.
Right.
That's how you tell it's Ollie.
I just discovered the definition of cruelty.
What?
I cooked a pizza and then couldn't find the pizza wheel.
'Tis a dark day indeed. Pull the lever. Where's that from?
Fucking I!
Thank you. And there we have the sound of the toilet flushing. It's marvellous as we go up this lift. And this is where I think Ollie lost his bearings again. I can't remember if he just makes a run for the boss or not. Oh, Cleaver, good. That dude's just chilling. Hello, Bright Eyes. Now you're dead. And fuck you as well. Mr. Churchy McKiddie Fiddler. There was a guy holding a cross, so I called him Mr. Churchy McKiddie Fiddler.
Okay, genuinely makes sense.
Because, you know, paedophiles.
Oh, fuck you.
Priests. He just dropped his pizza. What a dick.
No, it was a coat, not pizza. Oh, fuck you twice.
It's definitely Ollie because he's jump attacking things. Fucking hell.
I'm hungry. I'm not even able to hit.
Yeah, but Jesus.
It's a pizza.
It's a pile.
And garlic bread.
And now we have eating.
Professionalism.
Hey, if Jim Sterling can drink a coffee on a podcast. Oh, fuck, my Pepsi fell over.
I just built with my dog cleaning the face. This podcast has been brought to you by flatulence, eating, pissing, and animal cruelty.
Yeah.
And
I
making
think
bad.
Ollie got lost again.
I don't remember where the boss is at.
Roman Reigns burp. Probably more entertaining than anything you'll see at WrestleMania tomorrow night.
When those do a drinking contest where you drink every time Roman Reigns throws a punch.
Oh, we could do that tomorrow night.
I'll be drinking now.
I will be.
So it's like, "Oorah!"
Every time he does,
You have to down it. Fresh air.
and every time he, oh, that's not cool.
Just throwing this out there. That message there
Yeah.
actually said, be wary of poison gas.
I wish
you
you
then-
came with that warning. Warning.
I wish you came that horny. Alright.
I was possessed by the soul of the
Rapist.
Tubuku girl from was it Full Metal Jacket?
Great fun.
Anytime I can get a Full Metal Jacket reference in.
What she's saying is that you black boys pack too much meat.
I believe that was the exact line, yes.
What you got right here, sweetheart, is pure African black snake. And it ain't too goddamn buku.
Hello, Tubby.
Hiya.
Don't hit me, please.
Dead!
It wasn't me that fucked it up.
What a cunt.
It was Ollie.
See, Ollie didn't get everyone at the boss.
Because he fucked up.
Cunt.
Like how you still managing to say cunt through a gob full of garlic bread.
Damn right. Garlic bread shall not stop cunt. Garlic
Okay,
bread
this
might
is
stop cunt.
definitely Andy because he just Estus. Or it could be John. Because, you know, John's played this game for probably a good 10 hours. Why is he... What? Oh, wait, yeah, we told him to get the Estus back.
Estus back.
He's just back. So it's just me, you and Ollie for NXT tonight.
Estus back. Estus back. The Marvel superhero we won't meet. Yeah.
The only one that won't get a movie.
Hulk ain't fucking getting one.
Hey?
Hulk ain't getting one.
Hulk's going to be in the next Thor film.
Yeah, but he's not getting his own Mark Ruffalo standalone.
Should.
It sort of surprised me that Universal owns Hulk.
Yeah, me too.
Like when I saw that, I thought this must be an old list.
Yeah.
But no.
Guess what I've got for the next recording? Well, I've got a quiche. I'm going to have a quiche box.
You're playing.
I'm going to have a quiche box.
You'll be playing during the next recording.
With my quiche box.
You're not going to want to play with a quiche box.
Didn't we just send Andy to farm some souls?
Maybe.
I mean, this is a great farming area. Or grinding, I suppose, is what people call it.
Farming works, especially when it is just farming for souls.
Yeah, harvesting. Oh, harvesting, that's quite good.
Harvesters.
I am so harvesting. Oh, he was sick on you.
Andy works in a bar, he's used to it.
True. Still can't believe I nearly got sicked on last night. I was trying to be helpful as well.
Don't do that with drunk people.
One of my colleagues, she was really drunk.
It's your own fault.
I was wearing my nice coat as well. I'd have been proper annoyed if I got sick on that.
We've both been drunk enough times to know that it's your own fault.
What if I get somebody else's sick on me?
No, if you get to that point of drunk.
True.
Granted, if you're going to be walking down by a river or something, probably take someone with you. But if you're just going to be a bit sick, man up.
I nearly fell in a canal in Chester many a time. Because there was a way to go back to my house that involved... there was a lock in the canal. And to get across it, rather than go right round in a bridge that sometimes was locked.
And just put a shield away. There we go.
Yeah. There was... Yeah, you just had to walk over the top of the lock.
Oh.
So not only did I nearly fall in, I nearly fell over the side into probably a good, like, you've seen a lock before, they're like 12 feet or something. Nearly fell 12 foot into about a foot of water. And I didn't walk that way home again. Because I learned.
I used to pee in the River Ouse on my way home in pitch black.
Oh, I forgot there was a...
Not bad!
Twat. Oh wait, didn't they send him looking for...
New ways.
We were just having a wander, weren't we?
Yep.
Oh.
It's a new way, yes it is.
They've got dudes for penises.
Cock boy!
Emerge! Erection person.
How come New Day are only hosting tonight?
I don't know.
Not tonight, tomorrow. I can
Cuddles.
understand it. Because
Maggot cuddles.
Like they have been literally, the tag division has been New Day for over a year.
Yep. I saw them when I was there on the night they started that run. You know when they started the year plus reign? I was there because it was their second reign as tag champs.
They were over as fuck there.
Yeah. I was also part of that shitty Brooklyn crowd on Raw the night after that were being dickheads during the women's match that was actually really good.
Chanting CM Punk by any chance?
No, actually, they were just being... I can't remember what they were doing.
Disrespectful.
I believe they were chanting boring. And it was anything but. It's just that gaggle of fucking shithead virgins who didn't know a good match when they saw one.
Americans. I also watched a Mummy recently. I say watched. I slept through the Mummy recently.
Had a wank to Rachel Weisz.
There's other films for that.
Constantine.
There's one where she does get a knocks out, and in that same film, who's the lead singer of her? Steven Tyler's daughter gets her knocks out as well.
Liv Tyler.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she was only like 18 at the time.
Oh. She really annoyed me in the Hulk solo movie that had Ed Norton.
She in that?
Yeah. She was
She-Hulk.
She played Betsy Ross.
She-Hulk.
Or Betty Ross, sorry. But it was a stupid, breathy way she said Bruce constantly. Bruce. Fuck off, love. Say my name properly or don't bother at all.
Bruce! Yeah, Bruce.
I was watching Top Gear the other day, and it was the one with the Australians in it, and they just kept calling every Australian person Bruce. Bruce. We should have called our Dark Souls guy Bruce.
Just Bruce.
Just Bruce.
Not a surname, just Bruce.
Yeah.
Bruce the Barber Beefcake.
No, something good. When he had those shares with him, he could have just stabbed people.
I was introduced to Bruce Beefcake.
You were introduced to Bruce's Beefcake?
To Bruce's Beefcake. When around WrestleMania 16 time.
What?
Yeah.
That was really late. Matty has left pizza unattended.
Fuck off.
He's lucky I can't be arsed getting up.
I'm preventing myself having a choke.
No, because of your shitty throat.
Yeah. But no, I hadn't watched, like, It was around WrestleMania 16 where I went back and watched like every WrestleMania.
Alright. See, I remember him from his run in like 93.
I wasn't really into it back then. I got proper into it in the late 90s.
What was Andy doing here? I was just running for the boss.
Masturbating!
Furiously!
I mean, not all sexual acts have got to be steeped in anger, have they?
It helps.
Do you masturbate angrily?
Yeah, and then I have a little cry after.
Furiously. Feeling a deep sense of shame for the jizz on the back of your thumb. Sit there staring at it thinking, do I lick it off?
Then I have to remind myself that it's not icing.
It's not off-colour custard.
Oh.
I love custard.
Cock custard.
I don't like cock custard.
You guffed again?
No. Alright, it's the boss battle music. I was like, what the fuck? One of us died.
See, Andy, as the Dark Souls novice, decided to take my approach, which is always a good thing.
It's fucking not. I'm telling you, every level of Dark Souls should simply be bollocks to it.
Flying dick out.
Yeah. If you die, well, you learned a valuable lesson.
That, I tell you what, that cleaver was such a good weapon for carving through all them fuckers. Matt's throwing food at the dog.
I'm sharing. I can't give it to Lily, because Lily is the first dog that I've met that's a cliche.
What?
If I give her food that she doesn't want right now, she will literally go and bury it.
Where?
That coat in the corner, probably. I'm just throwing the floor because I was getting angry at it.
I love that. Andy ran past the one that had the boss soul in it, ran back, saw that the soul had departed the body, and proceeded to fuck it up anyway.
I mean, something's got to be said for
Holy shit, I've just realised what one of them fat lads looks like. You know in...
John Parkin?
No. You know in episode 7, that scrap dealer that... Star Wars episode 7, that scrap dealer that Rey goes to see.
Played by?
Simon Pegg.
Indeed.
1/2 portion. That fella.
You can give me the droid and I'll give you shitload portions.
60 portions. Oh, I actually think that's quite a good impression.
I'd have been tempted to sell it for that. Like, fuck it, yeah, right. I mean, seriously, what's the worst that can happen? Oh, Luke Skywalker's dead. What impact does that have on my life? In fact, I bet she regrets it when she gets to, what's her name? Maz
Kanata.
Yeah, I bet she
Which
regrets it.
I always want to call her Maz Katana.
Like, she gets to her and gets... Oh, there is weapon degradation, look.
Yeah, but nothing to matter.
No, I bet when she got there,
And go
they
for
were
the
like,
one with the boss soul in him, you fud.
this
Oh, that was unfortunate.
This lightsaber belonged to Luke Skywalker, now it belongs to you. If I just fucking sold this little orange thing, wouldn't have had any of this shit and I'd be eating.
Fuck you, BB-8, you little cunt.
Yeah. And you sold me out because a black man gave you a thumbs up. BB-8 like, ha! I'm urban now.
I quite like Jyn Erso as well in Rogue One.
Still haven't fucking seen it. I really need to see it.
Although I will say that actually I need to watch it again because I do remember her not being. She was good. I think it's because the first half of the film's a bit clusterfucky.
Mads Mikkelsen's in it. You don't need to sell this film to me.
True.
Like, if Mads Mikkelsen's in something and people are desperate to get me to watch it, simply just say Mads Mikkelsen's in
It
it.
made Doctor Strange watchable.
That's one that I want to watch actually.
I've got it on Blu-ray.
I want to watch it because Mads Mikkelsen's in it and because Benedict Cumberbatch is in it, but Benedict Cumberbatch's American accent is atrocious.
There's a bit of Thor syndrome with Doctor Strange, in that the villains and supporting characters are more interesting. Andy had a really good first run at this boss.
My main beef with Thor is it gets in on the joke eventually, and that makes it less funny.
How do you mean?
It starts to play over to Thor's not being used to humanity and shit, and it becomes a bit melodramatic the way that they have him playing the.
Yeah.
I'm stupid because I don't know human. Hasn't he had a haircut for a new one?
Yep. It's oh, that was unfortunate.
When are they going to recast him as a woman?
I don't know. Captain Marvel's coming out soon in a few years' time as well.
That's the woman, isn't it?
Yeah. The basis for the Civil War II comics is she was dating War Machine, and there's I don't know if you've heard of the Inhumans.
And he's dead.
Yeah. There's a group of mutants called the Inhumans, and one of them has the power to predict the future, and he predicts Thanos turning up.
A lot of these are just words to me.
Basically, there's a mutant what can predict the future. They go to stop something bad, and Don Cheadle's character gets killed.
Of course he does. He's black and he wears red. The black guy always dies.
No, doesn't he? Wears silver armour.
He looks red.
It's just the blood of his enemies. And the whole basis of Civil War II is
Captain affirmative action.
Is Captain Marvel and Iron Man disagreeing on how they should treat this kid and his power.
Have you watched the trailer for Spider-Man Homecoming?
Moving swiftly on. Yes, I have.
It's alright.
Looks alright.
It genuinely doesn't look any better than alright.
Looks alright. Michael Keaton's a villain though.
But I did notice one bit in it where Stark says to Peter Parker...
Actually, do you know what? I've watched it, but I've not watched it with the sound on.
It's not like... It doesn't sell it to me. But, like, the way that Robert Downey Jr. does a bit of the acting is so Trump. Like, when he says to Parker, I'm going to need the suit back. And then Peter says, but I'm nothing without the suit. He just goes, if you're nothing without the suit, then you're nothing. And it's the way he moves his hand and the way he says it, and you just watch him like, that's Trump. Like, you are being Trump.
Do you reckon Downey Jr. did that, just on purpose?
I wouldn't be surprised. Then again, the amount of people who surprisingly voted for Trump in the celebrity world are a bit...
Yeah, but we're also talking about the same group of people in the same country that believe Jenny McCarthy over doctors about vaccines.
Idiots. It's only because you can Google Jenny McCarthy's tits. You're not meant to Google doctors' tits.
Dr. Boob.
I've seen her naked. She must know her shit. Why else would she do naked?
But yeah, the next Thor film's going to be good, I think. It's at least, well, I say good. It's going to at least have one set-piece battle that I may personally jizz over.
Captain America Civil War was good.
Yeah, it was. But on Thor Ragnarok, they're combining the Ragnarok storyline with Planet Hulk. So basically, in the movies, Hulk's gone into exile, his self-imposed exile.
Because he's sick of being a bit grumpy.
He's getting all depressed because he turns green and smashes the shit out of people. He passes up the chance to pork Scarlett Johansson just so he can go and throw a fucking Moody in space.
That's why I'm not watching Ghost in the Shell. Not because Mark Ruffalo doesn't pork Scarlett Johansson. But because she wasn't naked. Tits. Yeah, you don't see nips. Watch me animated Ghost in the Shell and it like...
Where the fuck did he come from?
Why didn't I notice it?
Because we play this with the sound off.
Yeah, true. Like, Scarlett Johansson should have been at least topless.
Maybe she didn't want to get her wabs out.
Selfish bitch.
There you go, you got a backstab.
not for trying.
An accidental backstab.
Whoops.
Wasn't that your defence last time you were in court? It was only an accidental backstab.
Fuck off, I said surprise. I said surprise, and when it was done and she finished crying, I said get over it. How is that not fine?
Dick Beast. Or whatever I called it before. God, when does this recording end?
I don't know. This is the first time I watched it.
I think you just ran for the boss story, didn't you?
Yeah, and then boom.
I haven't actually seen you do this. I was out of the room.
I just wander in and do what I always do.
Eat pizza and jerk off.
I'm all out of pizza.
Not quite Roddy Piper, is it?
I have quite a bit of pizza. I don't know what it's for.
You fat cunt. Actually, I've just remembered I need to message Ollie and let him know to just give me a buzz when he finishes work.
Are you picking him up from work or from home?
From work, I think. Oh, that's funny.
What?
Britain First and the EDL tried to organise a march against terrorism. Those two groups who consider themselves big, you know, and basically political parties and all that shit. Do you know how many people turned up?
4.
No. Now it makes the actual number seem more than it is proportional. 300.
Wow. Bear in mind that between them, those groups were worth about 40, 50,000, like, if not more, likes on Facebook.
Yep. And then a group called Unite Against Fascism also turned up.
How many of them?
About the same.
They never fight?
A little bit.
Good one.
Don't know.
That's not the funniest sort of protest though that's happened this year.
Oh God, the leader of Britain First has been in jail. He got out of prison in January because he breached a High Court ban by entering a mosque.
Jesus fucking Christ.
His mum made flags. I don't know why, but that's...
Which is making it sound like that scene from Django Unchained. How about this time we don't wear the hoods?
Yeah.
They were a good idea, just executed badly.
Oh dear.
That's a great film. Quentin Tarantino's a fucking lunatic.
Oh God. This is brilliant. Oh, actually, it's terrifying. Britain First has 1.6 million Facebook followers. And 2,700 expressed interest in the march. 300 turned up.
I mean, is it wrong of me to think that slag who's always like the face of them? I don't know her name. Like, part of getting into...
Esther Ranson.
Yeah, Esther Ranson, alright.
It's not her. Please don't sue me,
That's probably
Esther
libelous. Part of getting into Britain First is probably having to go through a gauntlet of pussy from her.
Oh, God.
She looks like the sort of girl who would probably have teeth in that by now.
I remember going through her Twitter once.
I did it.
Yeah, you did. Do you remember when she got caught out retweeting a picture of the Dudley Boys?
Yes.
Because somebody had told her that there were converted Christian priests who turned to Islam and were coming over to spread hate speech, when really they were just coming over for a WWE tour.
Yes, I remember this.
That was fucking beautiful.
Hulk Hogan does shit like that all the time.
He retweeted a picture of Madeleine McCann when somebody told her that Madeleine McCann was their either daughter or sister or something, and had won a hide and seek contest at school. That's pretty when you look up.
I thought you were going to say that's pretty bad. I was going to completely disagree. That's fucking hysterical.
Yeah, it is. And I think he retweeted a picture, and somebody had superimposed a Hogan t-shirt of a Joseph Fritzl, and told him that it was their granddad and that they were a big fan.
And it was their birthday.
There was some reference to being housebound.
I'm pretty sure Joseph Fritzl regrets what he did.
No, he doesn't. He regrets getting caught.
That was his mistake.
Well, we all have sex dungeons.
Yeah, exactly. What you keeping it is up to you. I mean, if you're going to get caught with it, though. If you're going to be stupid enough to keep your daughter and a lot of dead babies down there...
Incest babies.
Dead incest babies.
If we did titles for episodes. Dark Souls 3 episode, whatever the fuck it is.
Dead
incest babies. Isn't this where we got confused about where to go and realised we had to backtrack?
Probably. How much longer have we got there? Oh, we might be getting towards the end, actually.
We've been doing this shit for an hour and 10 minutes. I tell you what, if you've made it this far...
Then we can play the other game.
You're a fucking saint.
I'm not. I've barely made it this far. I fucked off to make pizza in the middle of it.
I've sat here and watched... Well, not watched every second.
You were tweeting.
No, I wasn't. Or scrolling through Twitter, there's a difference.
Oh, I went back to the Violent Shrine.
Welcome home, I speak thine heart. Very well.
Oh God! In this article about that old march thing, they've actually quoted some of the people, and
I get the feeling that having to write the article, they had to write sick next to a lot of the things that were said.
Yeah.
Just because, like, interpreting what an EDL member's saying is it's probably spelling.
This is brilliant. They can't even organise themselves. Despite an instruction from Golding not to talk to the media, Britain First organiser Angela Holbrooks said, I don't even want to repeat it because I don't want to give credence to...
Is it a bit racist?
No. Well, yes.
I'll do it.
It's just... It's Trump-esque. Is what it is.
Those goddamn muzzies.
Basically, yeah.
Goddamn muzzy, is it?
He was such a shit footballer.
Played for Leicester.
He did. It was Leicester.
Which one played for Ipswich? Who played for Ipswich?
Oh, no, nobody important.
Mick McCarthy.
He's been there for 74 years.
Well, it was Wolves, wasn't he, for a bit? And wasn't he Northern Ireland gaffer as well?
No, Republic. Because he had that falling out with Roy Keane.
No, yeah.
Sure, it's always a good idea to piss off Roy Keane.
No,
Look at that decrepit old homunculus fuck.
That would have been such a good fight to watch. Why did you fucking call me? Fuck off, you bastard.
What'd you fucking call me?
You're a bastard, no, fuck off.
Eat shit, dickhead. Apparently the Crystal Sage is rapier.
The way that was written as well, with the comma, it genuinely...
I think I did a genuine funny. Boulder heave.
Like, are we comparing? Like, there's certain bosses have got a bit more rape.
You can't get much more rapey than the cleric's candlestick.
Cleric is candlestick.
Oh, after
Thrusting soft.
it gets better.
If people didn't get this far, they're missing the funniest part of this episode.
I know.
And it's about rape.
I've just remembered as well the worst thing about the whole throw-up incident last night. We'd had McDonald's. He just threw pizza at the dog's face.
She went bang. She fucking caught it. Like, she's got used to me just lobbing food at her now. She's like, fuck off.
We had McDonald's and there was still whole chips in the throw-up.
Oh, Grim. How whole?
Well, you know, as whole as it can
You
be.
suck dick. This is all that came into my head at that point. Bullshit. I think
Oh, wait.
What for the garden hole?
We got the tower key because that went well.
Oh, yeah, fuck, that was useless. Who told us to do that?
Me. We've changed our armour since we started, haven't we?
No.
Is that the base armour?
Maybe.
We were just using boss souls at this point, weren't we? To
Yeah.
get level ups.
I think Ollie told me off as well because I used too many. Yes, he did. I used too many.
And you didn't realise that you could do more than one at once. I think I got mad at you for that.
No, I did, but
You couldn't
I
figure
also
out...
got to work out yes and no.
Again. There's a theme to this. I think it's because we ended up being like... We only got one level up out of it, I think.
Yeah, and it leaves us about 4,000 souls that we probably abruptly lost.
By you.
I don't know, because we went to fight those birds. I say fight, give birds shit.
What?
We went to give those
Oh,
birds things.
yeah, because we're mucking about, weren't we? Yeah.
Didn't we then get that stupid emotion thing?
Speak that
Something like that, yeah.
very well. Then
Do you know what I think we need to do? Looking at this.
I need a poop.
No, I'm just looking at it thinking we need to increase stamina.
I'm going to say this. What's that ages?
Although in that boss run, you know, the speed run, the dude leveled up his health to an insane degree. The health bar was 2/3 of the way across the screen.
Fucking hell.
He just crammed everything into health. He was so quick on
Just tank everything.
Yeah. I mean, I like a good tank. That came out wrong.
Tilting buses. I saw that picture on Twitter actually while we were in London.
Yeah, me and John.
Train tilting.
Yeah, train tipping.
Yeah.
Me and John on the same side of a train. What could possibly go wrong?
Did John say overnight in London?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was down for. He was there for some church thing. He was staying in Walthamstow.
Did you all stay overnight?
No, me, Christian, and Stampy got 10 o'clock train home.
How did you get back? About midnight.
midnight. I was fucking knackered.
I said direct line.
And there's a pump.
Oh, but it's still going. I think I pooed. I'm not convinced I haven't just shit myself.
The remainder of this show brought to you by sharting.
Confusion over a fart.
Fucking hell.
Have I shit? You've got sticky on your face from where Isabella lobbed the fucking ice pop at your head.
Oh dear.
Do you want a full slice?
Yeah.
You're not having it. Oh fuck, Lily's woken up and she realised that Roxy's been getting fed for about half an hour.
Fucking hell.
Look at her, she's perched.
Yeah. Just gonna face plant your food. We were dicking about doing something here. Ollie was looking at that greatsword that comes with the knife as well, wasn't
Yeah, I could have probably cut all this shit out.
he? Oh, you were.
I could have cut all this shit out.
Yeah.
I already did editing. I edited that Resident Evil video and I edited this. That's more editing than I've ever done on this YouTube channel.
This is true.
Hence why other people's racist slurs get through.
You bastard. Oh, jank.
Point at the end.
This has got to be nearly over. Roxy's just edging. The pizza started to sag. She just edges closer and closer to mine.
Ah.
I'm just going to sit here with my mouth open. Bored again.
Finishing off. She's got an offended face and it's amazing. Fine, fine. There. Eat the pizza, you fuck ugly lazar.
This is boring. This is boring, we're just dicking about.
Rick, just make rape jokes.
I can't, I'm too bored.
Rape! That's funny.
I'm gonna shit in your cunt. Don't even know where that came from. Well, probably my arsehole.
God, this has got to end soon. And I'm up.
Excuse me. Is
Oh,
that it?
two,
One.
It's finished!
Yes, we made it through.
Oh shit, we've
If
overrun
you did
this
too. Doesn't matter.
1
Make
hour.
Matty do work.
18 fucking minutes.
Cunt balls.